Hey, listen, we all done had one. We all got one. We all got that one friend that you be like, are you really my friend? I mean, are you really my friend or are you my foe? Like, listen, I don't understand it, but I'm sure I know that we all have one of those friends or have had one of those friends. You be like, I don't know if you my friend or not. Are you my friend or are you my foe? Listen, y'all, I got a good one for y'all today. So stay tuned. Hey, y'all, it's Bernita Rochele, and welcome to my spoken word and conversations, y'all. Listen, I am not cross-eyed. It is the hair or the glasses. So if you see my eyes going a little cross on it, it's because the hair or the glasses. I just had to let you know. I wrote this on December 22nd, 2024. And it's called Your Friends or Your Friend Be Jealous of You. Listen, you grew up together, lived in the same hood, went through the same struggle, went to the same public schools. I mean, you and your friend are friends, were like real cousins. Can I get a witness? Honey, that don't mean nothing. Your friends still be jealous of you. They really do. They think you don't notice. I mean, they really be trying to be slick about it. They be taking little digs at you. They don't think you even be paying attention. But what they fail to realize is that you had a part-time job at one time and you had a full-time job. They don't know the struggle that you really had to go through to get where you was. Listen, sometimes your friends be jealous of you. They look at you and say, she thinks she's all that, or he thinks he all of that. They really think they are something. Honey, your friends be jealous of you. You done put in the work. You done got where you needed to go. They don't see all that struggle that you went through. They just see the finished project. That's what they see, the finished project. Honey, yes, your friends or your friend can be jealous of you. Somebody say, what you say? What you say? Listen, here are my thoughts. I don't know. I don't know if it could be where they did not, they didn't get it. I don't know. Okay, I can't even get my words out because I don't know why would somebody you think you've been really rolling with these people, but they have some undercover jealousy towards you. Now, this right here, this is old. This is like when I was in, I don't know, it was in, maybe it would had to be in the early 2000s. And I had this one person and I'm thinking we're friends. And so I tell her that I'm about to get married, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, how are you going to get married before me? Like almost to say like, you shouldn't be getting married. Like, I'm like, I done been with this person and you her frolicking. So but she said she was my best friend. She said that she was my best friend. Honey, your friends can sometimes be jealous of you and you don't even know it because there's no signs, no nothing. Until you hear those little digs, until you hear those little tones that they have. Sometimes when you may share something and you hear it, like they get quiet on the phone and they're thinking, And even when you try to tell them, well, this is what I did, to get to me, to where I am, you ain't telling them this is what you should do. You're just giving them a little part of you, just expressing, because it's your friend, right? But what I'm learning is people are not being honest. People are not being honest with you and telling you the truth. But it's disheartening when you see that somebody that you grew up with, because they didn't take the proper steps to be where they wanted to be, and they went through I don't know what they went through, their little phases or whatever, but that don't have nothing to do with me. Don't be mad. That does not have nothing to do with your friend. Okay? That ain't got nothing to do. Take the proper steps. Do what you need to do. But there is no reason that you should be, you should have a friend that you should be skeptical of. No. Those type of people do not need to be in your space. If I cannot trust you, and you can't be you and I can't be me, we don't need to be friends, because I want you to be you. You want that person to be them. You want them to be them. But listen, don't be mad at me. And what I also notice is when you have a strong personality and you've worked on yourself, the person that has not worked on their self, they find that hard to deal with. But that is not my business. Okay? You got to want to do better for yourself. That is not nobody's business but yours. And you have to take the proper steps to do what you need to do. Do better. Do better. It's in you. You got to dig deep, honey. People didn't dig deep to get where they wanted to be. You have to put in the work. The work is pain. I'm telling you, I will say this until forever. I'm so glad that I was afflicted, because had I not been afflicted, let me tell you, I think I've told you guys this. I lost my mom at 19 years old. That's when you really need your mom. My dad was there. Yes. And so I found myself always looking like I had an auntie. I had people that I could have talked to, but sometimes I had women that I could have talked to, but sometimes you can't even talk to them type of women. You can't even talk to them no more, because they have, changed. They're not the same people that, you may have talked to. Okay. So I always would struggle. Like, I just wish I had, a woman, older woman to talk to. But every time that I would run into these older women, they would always have something, it wasn't positive to say. And I was just like, oh, this ain't gonna work for me. This is not going to work for me, because you're not going to tell me and give you like bad advice to get over another man is to lay up under another one. What kind of mess is that? I'm glad I know that is not, like, why would you tell somebody? So I feel like I've always tried to find some kind of connection like that. And I think that's only because my mother passed when I was 19. But I'm so over that, honey. I'm so over that by now. I know who my protector, who my provider is. And that's who I lean on through all my stuff. Now I run my stuff through him. And so now that void that I always thought, and I know I'm kind of off, but I'm still on at the same time, because I'm talking about friends. And when you know that he is your friend, he is going to ride with you. You still going to have some tribulations, but he going to ride with you. That's your friend. Give him some time. Talk to him, and you will see that stuff lift those heavy weights. They will start to lift from you. And therefore, you ain't going to be having to seek nobody else. Now, you do still want personal conversation, and you have those special people that you can run things by. Okay, you have your special people. Let's not get that twisted. I mean, them people that know you, Them real ones. Listen. But him, honey, there ain't no friend like him, honey. There ain't no friend like him. But it took me pain to get to know him. It took me pain to get to know him, honey. And that's all I got to say. So listen, sometimes your friends be jealous of you, honey, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go about your business. Learn when toxic is calling your phone. Don't pick up. Don't pick up when you see toxic is calling your phone. Y'all listen. But that's all I got today, y'all. Thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Keep watching. I am so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.